Hello, my name is Don, and I am one of the co-founders of Just Spiritually Speaking. I'm a tarot card reader, and I practice with mediumship and psychic work as well. People often ask, how did I come about my skill set? And my story is not very creative, it's not very exciting, it's kind of boring actually compared to most. My mom took me to my first card reading when I was 14 years old. She went for herself, but I tagged along. After her reading, the reader asked if I would like a reading. I had one, and I was absolutely fascinated over time how most of what she said came true. Eventually, I went to a second reader, and that reader had the same success rate. So I was fascinated by what is tarot card reading and how they work. I bought myself a deck, I bought myself some books, and I read and learned. Over time, as I learned the skills of reading tarot card, I also connected my intuitiveness to the tarot card reading. And in so doing, it took the readings to a higher level. Am I right? Most often. Am I wrong? Yes, from time to time. But more importantly, the gist of the conversation is on point. And I enjoyed being able to give that information and those gifts to people who are willing to hear them. It's not for everybody. There's a lot of people who don't want to know. And for those people, this is not where you want to be. Now let's talk about the psychic and mediumship stuff. Those I also grant to my mom. My mom has an ability, she's always had the ability to see things and know things. And I recall one specific incident that stands out to me amongst all the others. We were in a room playing around. My mom reached for the phone. We all stopped and looked at her like, what are you doing? The phone's not ringing. She answers the phone, and it's my aunt on the other side, letting her know that her sister had just been killed in a car accident, and her mother was in the hospital in serious condition. We all looked at each other like, wow, that's amazing. But that's not the only incident. There was many. My mom just knew this. Now, she never developed her skills. She never worked with them. She just kind of had them. But I saw those, and I wanted more from mine. So over the last 2 or 3 years, I have been working and growing my skills. I'm trying to perfect them and make sure that they are worthy of calling myself a psychic. And it's been quite fascinating, and I'm really enjoying it very much. What does that have to do with what we're doing here? Well, this is what I was granted. I was granted a very safe, non-judgmental space here in Arizona for us, a group of us, to get together and practice our mediumship skills and our psychic skills without people crashing in, laughing, passing judgment, and all those things. Also asking people who are on different levels of the path that I tend to travel along. And so we are setting up this space here on the internet for you to have the same experience that we had, a safe, non-judgmental place to come, to learn, to practice, to grow, develop, and maybe eventually to strike out on your own as well and build your own site and maybe even make a living at this. The one thing I can tell you is that in our group, we hold you, we embrace you, we raise you up, and we support you. That's our gifts that were given to us, and that's the gift we'll be giving to you. So stay tuned. There's more information to come. We're going to start doing panels very soon, but I wanted to give you a little bit of insight on my journey, how I got to where I am, and why it is I want to do what I can to help you come along with us. So keep posted. We'll be following up with you soon.